G'day guys, Rich from Bushlaw Australia again. Look, a lot of guys who attend our courses really get interested in the basics that I carry in my equipment. I work on a very ultralight sort of equipment configuration. I don't carry much, I don't carry anything superfluous. And one of the things that attracts a lot of attention is the way I make hot water. I don't know why, but it seems to be a bit of a talking point, so I thought we'd film the system I use, which is just a hodgepodge of stuff that I've put together over the years based on a simple Australian Army cooking set with a few modifications. So let me introduce you to my brew gear. So let me orientate the camera for you, and I'll get this set up so that you can see what I'm doing. So that before you now is basically my brew gear. So it consists, first off, everything's metal. Everything's always got to be metal because then you've got redundancy in your systems. So if I need to boil water in a emergency situation, I still have a metal water bottle. I don't use the Army plastic water bottles anymore. They're bad karma. My cooking equipment is all basically contained in that bag. The bag's purely there to keep it all together and to stop it rattling, because it's a hang-up from being in the military. So the cooking system itself consists of a simple Trangia white fuel burner, which is available from any sort of camping store. I just use methylated spirits because, again, methylated spirits is a multi-purpose fuel in the field. I don't use solid fuel hexamine tablets anymore. I find A, the smell is repulsive, and B, hard to get hold of if you're sort of in a bit of a remote area. You can usually buy or procure methylated spirits on your travels around the world, certainly around Australia. So that's the cooking system. That's the heart of the system. I have a simple fire lighting and tinder set here, which is just cotton wool and tinder. This is how I do all my fire lighting in the field. I have two kits. One's dry with the D on it. The other one is wet, which has Vaseline impregnated cotton wool and some bicycle tube rubber. I use that a lot up here at the moment because we've had a very wet season, and everything was quite a struggle to get ignited. So at the moment we're lucky, we've got good weather, and we're using the dry kit. The heart of the dry kit is just a simple ferrocium rod, and I use the striker that comes with it for this. That also ignites my metho burner. The system I roll with is simple military cups canteen steel for the use of. Now this I've had for a very long time. So I think it was the first one I ever got given in the Army. I used to have one without the handle, so we could be sneaky, peeky and quiet. I've retired and gone back to the convenience of having a handle, and I appreciate it a lot. These old burners, this is actually manufactured by hand. We used to make these up when I was a young soldier from one of these that we managed to obtain somehow, and cut them off and drilled holes through them. Very rudimentary. I now know that they're well produced, well made, and someone's got a patent on it and has done very well out of probably collective ingenuity of young soldiers around the world. So that's my stove, primary cooking item, and my fuel. So to get the whole thing running, it's simply a case of finding a bit of clear ground, get it all level, water in the cup, I use a ferrocium rod to light the burner so I don't have to worry about matches. Place the stove on, and cup goes atop, and it's just a matter of finding where it balances the best. And to extinguish it, I just use the Trangia purpose-built extinguisher. That I keep that with me, and obviously everything goes back where it belongs once we're finished. So that's pretty well it. It's a very simple system. I've used it for a long time, and it's, as I said, just built on what I used to do when I was a when I was a professional soldier. I wish I had known about these things a lot earlier, because hexamine or solid fuel tablets are pretty grotesque pieces of equipment, and probably not really super healthy for you. So that's it, guys. I'll kick back and enjoy a cup of tea. Hope you're somewhere having a cup of tea as well, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us, thanks for your support, and have a good day. Cheers.